friends? Gonna have some fun today. Looks like the game's already back up. Said it was gonna be an hour, and I tried it like 10 minutes ago, and it seems like it's back up, which is interesting to say the least. But yeah, welcome, welcome. But yeah, so we have Boss Nass kit reveal happened today during our time where we were originally supposed to stream. So we're going to take a look at it and kind of see what we're going to do. Obviously, this will give us hints as to the kits for all of the other... Boss Nass is your dad. Okay, Reckless. Like, obviously, this isn't going to give us the full picture, but it'll give us hints as to what the other Gungans will do and kind of what this team's going to be based around. And so I'm curious about kind of how this kit is going to work. And so we'll kind of just take a quick look and go through his kit. I love the fact that one of his abilities has the whole, like, you know, jowl shaking thing. I love that so much. But obviously this character is going to come out and it's going to be similar to how the Inquisitors where you know, each one is coming out and they aren't really that great. And then, you know, eventually they'll hit somewhere where we can use them. Because, like, I mean, right here you can see they have leader, support, and Gungan, which means he's not going to have any synergy with anyone else besides the light side, so we might, depending on the kit, be able to throw him in something like a Galactic Legend, maybe Ray, something like that, but it all just depends on the kit. Going to spend all the money to get him 7 stars? Heck yeah. Okay, so key attributes. The leader of the Gungan faction utilizes advanced Gungan technology by summoning a shield generator to the field. I'm very curious about this ability specifically and how it's going to look. Brings an assortment of buffs and debuffs to control the flow of battle. Further enhances the durability of Gungan allies in territory wars with his Omicron. Okay, so he will be the territory war Omicrons, and then it sounds like I think Jar Jar is supposed to have Grand Arena Omicrons. Is that right? Or no, I'm thinking of Queen Amidala. So this might be a territory war focused one. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so I mean, inspiration is obviously he's the leader of the Gungans in episode 1. Boston has his jowl shake was absolutely going to be included in the kit somewhere. It's so iconic, it's very boss. Fair. Shield generator is a critical component for the effectiveness of the Gungans as a whole. Yeah, it talked about that in the original kit. You should have... Yes, saliva AoE, that would be amazing. I don't know what is up with my camera. I still need to fiddle with the settings and stuff, but like, it's like there's the right color, you know, right there. But then like the moment I bring it back, it's wigging out on me, and I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna need to fiddle with my camera settings after the stream. Like if I get rid of my ring light, I'm just like gone. Like it's super weird. It's free stuff, so you joined. Fair enough. Fair enough. Misa want the Boomba? Okay, yeah, so shield generator's important. Each Gungan will bring a plethora of debilitating effects of their own. Shield generator provides tremendous amount of resilience and synergy for each Gungan ally. It seems like they're going to be heavily relying on this ability from what they were saying in the previous kit reveals. All Gungans will convert a portion of their max health into max protection. This can be important to consider while choosing your mods. Okay. Let me just throw this. Okay. How do I acquire Boss Nass? He'll be a marquee character. How does recharge work? We'll get to this later. We'll get to frequently asked questions after we understand the kit. Have the same problem with our work cameras. It's the iris setting on ours. Okay, I'll have to take a look because I literally just plugged this in, and last night it was doing great. But then, like, today, all of a sudden, it's not working quite as well. And so I'll take a moment and kind of fix it. Yeah. Hey, TSP, welcome, welcome. Okay, so... Oh no. I guess all legendaries from here on out are going to be Relic 5 requirements, guys. Right there, they just confirmed that, Jar Jar Binks, he's going to require Relic 5. Dang, that sucks. I hate that so much. Talk about not free to play friendly. Okay. Boss's command. Inflict offense down on a target enemy for 1 turn and call another random Gungan ally to assist, dealing 30% more damage. So, similar to kind of the Tuscan lead. base ability. I can't remember what his name is. Chuskin Chieftain. During boss Nass's turn, he recovers 30% protection, gains 10% max protection, stacking to 100% until the end of the encounter, and inflicts vulnerable on an enemy, on target enemy for a turn. Honestly, great basic. That's great. Going full on Gungans. Yep, screw the Inquisitors. Who cares? Dispel. Okay, so this one is called what? Bombad Favor. Love that. Okay, dispel all. I love that they don't even, like, they acknowledge they don't have anyone to go with this, so they just give him Jedi Guardian, or not Guardian. Who is that? That's Jedi Consular. Yeah, fair, Sergeant Trumbo, but it's still painful to see because that's our, you know, we've had a Gear 12 one recently, we've had Relic 5 ones with Inquisitors. It looks like it's becoming the new norm that we're not really going to have low gear ones in general. So it's not just this one, it's just, you know, just another one that's showing that same idea. Okay, so Bombad Favor. Dispel all debuffs on Gungan allies. Always love a buff, or a cleanse. And they gain 25% turn meter retribution. Allies recover 20% protection if there's an active ally shield generator. Oh, so it's a summoned unit. That's what it looks like to me, at least. I haven't finished reading this kit, but... Okay, remove 1 stack of recharge from it. Gungan allies gain additional benefits based on their rolls. Crit damage up, taunt, and speed up. Okay, very cool, very cool. Intimidating Order. Dispel all buffs on all enemies if the enemy was buff. Remove 25% turn meter from there. If they were separatists, remove 50% turn meter. So they are making them specifically like trench counter. So this might be your trench counter in Territory Wars, weirdly enough, as well as counters for Geos, counters for your General Grievous Omicron. I know those aren't as prevalent up in the upper echelons, but looks like this can be a counter to those. I don't know if that's going to be hugely important. It isn't currently, in my opinion. Although it does save you a gas. I hope at least one of the Gungans has the ability to throw one of those. Oh yeah, the Boomas. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Great name, LeJohn. Okay, so this one is Intimidating Order. So this dispels. It removes more turn meter from Separatists. Inflict target enemy with Expose. Inflict all enemies with defense down 2 damage over time and healing immunity. Wow. Nice. Okay, at the start of the battle, Boss Nass loses 75% of max health and gains that much max protection. So he's trying to have as much protection as possible, kind of similar to how Keller and Beck is. At the start of the Boss Nass's turn, he gains potency equal to 50% of his current protection percent until the start of his next turn. His current protection percent. Okay, so if he's at 100% protection, he gains 50% of his 50% potency. But then if he's at 50% protection, he gets 25% potency. Okay, interesting, interesting. Whenever an enemies are afflicted with speed down, they have minus 25% crit chance and offense. So kind of the same kind of thing as Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, where we're reducing damage. If there's an active ally shield generator, me too, TSB, you have no idea. Whenever a Gungan ally loses turn meter, they gain 10% of their current max protection stack until the end of battle. Whenever Boss Nass inflicts a debuff, he deals true damage to the afflicted target. I'm curious if this is to counter other teams. So this is like, obviously this is going to absolutely make a problem for Grievous, because Grievous is constantly removing turn meter from enemies. And so whenever an ally loses turn meter, they gain 10% max protection. It's the same kind of interaction that you see with Supreme Leader Kylo Ren against General Grievous, where they just keep getting beefier and beefier just because they keep losing turn meter, and so they gain max health and max protection. Whenever Boss Nass inflicts a debuff, he deals true damage. Okay. So basically he can deal damage even though he has no offensive capabilities. That's cool. But that's only if there's an active shield generator. So I still haven't seen where the shield generator comes in. I'm guessing it's part of this last unique. Maybe it comes in at the beginning. So let's take a look. Boss of Otogunga. Otogunga? I can't remember how to say it, honestly. Gungan allies have plus 30% max protection, which makes sense. Offense and 30 speed. Gotta get that speed in there. Whenever a Gungan ally attacks out of turn, they inflict speed down for a turn. Oh, hey, look, there's the animation. I love that. Yeah, so it actually like makes a little shield. That's cool. Okay. Anyways, whenever a Gungan ally attacks out of turn, they inflict speed down. Very cool. First time each Gungan ally drops below 50% health, they gain 50% bonus protection for 2 turns. Bonus protection. Interesting. So, Giant Knight Revan might be a really solid counter to these guys if they are a good defensive team. Because he reduces max health based off of bonus protection. If they do basics on someone with bonus protection. So if there's an ally shield generator, whenever it loses stack or recharge, Gungan allies gain 1% max protection. Similar to the kind of that idea of Mandalorians and Conquest, it sounds like. If the shield generator is defeated, Gungan allies gain 50% turn meter at the end of each Gungan ally's turn. They remove a stack of recharge. Okay. If all allies are Gungans at the start of the battle, summon a shield generator in the battle in the ally slot if available. Okay, while in territory wars, Gungan gains 50% max protection, just pumping a ton of protection into this team. Makes me curious if we're going to see more abilities that deal damage based off of protection, same as like Keller and Beck. At the start of each Gungan ally's turn, they recover 20% protection, dispel all debuffs on themselves. Gosh, lots of cleanses. Whenever a Gungan ally is dazed or stunned, they spell it and recover 75% protection and gain 4 stacks of protection over time. Gross. Okay, so the shield generator is a summon with abilities. All Gungan allies will recover, so this is the basic. All Gungan allies recover 100% protection, gain 25% turn meter, and have their cooldowns reduced by 1. Big Bombast Shielding. The shield generator has 10 stacks of plasma shielding, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. Whenever it takes damage, it loses a stack. So similar to how some of those ships are in fleets, where, you know, you end up just taking damage, or like how the B1s work, it sounds like. While the shield generator is active, Gungan allies have the following benefits. 500% defense, jeez, immune to critical hits, and take reduced damage from percent health damage effects. This sounds really, really interesting. Plasma shielding. While the shield generator has this, its allies gain bonuses. As soon as it loses those, it dies. They just put that in for, you know, making sure it works that way. Another unique, Pride of the Grand Army. The shield generator has no health or protection and can't be defeated or destroyed while it has plasma shielding. When all stacks of plasma shielding expire, the shield generator is destroyed. The shield generator is immune to buffs and debuffs, and its max health and max protection can't be increased. Makes sense. The shield generator has 50 stacks of recharge, which can't be copied or dispelled or prevented. When it loses all stacks of recharge, it takes a bonus turn and gains 50 stacks of recharge. Okay. So basically, it'll take turns based off of its allies taking turns. So as each Gungan takes turns, they're taking away those stacks of recharge. And so the more turns you take, the more you're going to be able to pop off the shield generator. And so it's going to continually taking turns that way. And so that's kind of how it'll work, it looks like, as well as, you know, if it dies permanently. Another unique, this unit can only be summoned if the ally slot is available, obviously. Unit cannot be summoned in certain raids, which makes sense. I mean, summoned units don't really show up in a lot of the raids. This unit can't be revived. If an effect counts defeated units, this doesn't count. So, okay, so destroying this won't cause things to trigger, for instance, like Chupios or 3POC, whatever you want to call him. His thing where he deals extra damage for each person dead. The shield generator will not count as that. When there are no other allied combatants, this unit escapes from battle. The unit can't be revived if this summon unit exists in their slot. So is there a chance of it reviving with someone else on the team is the question. Because they do put that addendum in there. I don't know if they're just like lawyer speaking where they're like, okay, just in case this becomes a thing in the future. They're putting this in, or if maybe Jar Jar adding into this team will allow us to be able to bring it back somehow. So how good do you think the Gungans will be from this kit? I don't think they're going to be insane, but I do think they're going to be a really solid team. And sounds like they're going to be able to take out quite a few different teams. I'm very curious. If these guys just on defense make it so that way you can't beat them with Imperial Troopers, that's all that really matters for a defense team. So if you can't beat them with Wampa and you can't beat them with Imperial Troopers, then you have a good team. And, you know, a lot of this stuff kind of fits the bill for that kind of thing. Although, you know, we still got to take a look at what the other characters will do. So I think it'll be a solid team. Do I think it'll be Apex, like, best of the best? Are we looking at another Reva squad? At the moment, no. We'll see what happens when Jar Jar comes. But honestly, like, I'm not sure. I think it'll be a good team. Seems very protection based, so I love the flavor of the protection basis because of the shield generator. It gives a really nice flavor to the team, and I love that. But we'll have to take a look when things kind of get a little bit more out there, because we still have several other units to go through, and we don't know anything about any of them. I think we'll start getting a full idea of the team once we get Captain Tarples. Just because he's a named character, and I feel like we'll have a lot more of a kit than, you know, Phalanx or Boomadeer. So, honestly, though, looks like a really interesting kit. I am kind of upset that we're not getting a Meathead original for this one. I've been loving our Meathead art, and I'm not seeing it anywhere, so... Yeah, can Meathead draw a shield generator? See, even this guy gets it. Like, where's our art? It's so sad. Let's go through the fact really quick. So, yep, Marquee, Gungans will reduce the number of recharge. I'm guessing that there'll be more built in besides just at the end of each of their turns. I'm sure the other characters will have ways to get rid of recharge faster. Yeah, and so it does not take turns unless it loses stacks of recharge. You shun big doo-doo this time. Yeah. How does plasma shielding work? It's just the representation of its health. It's immune to buffs and debuffs and any benefits from stats. Interesting. We are trying something new specifically for the Gungans. Each tier has both an initial and daily reward, so make sure you come back each day. I'm curious if this is going to be, if we're just going to get the same amount of shards, because I'll be upset if that's all they're doing, is they're just making me have to come back every single day to get the shards that I need to just get them to 3 stars like they normally do, or if they are, you know, making it so that way you can maybe get some more shards or some materials to level him up so you can try him out, things like that. I would be okay with that. That sounds actually like something very interesting. Will the shield generator be summoned in the Naboo raid? While summons previously could not be summoned in raids, the new Naboo raid will allow for the shield generator to be present. Hence the reason that I said some raids, which means that they might actually allow summons throughout all the raids from here on out, because they are saying some raids, whereas currently none of the raids allow for summoned units. So, but yeah, Relic 5 for that Jar Jar Binks. Interesting to say the least. Not hugely happy about that, but hey, whatever. Okay, so we are going to take a second here before we start jumping into roster reviews, because that's what we're here to do, is to do some roster reviews. But we're going to take a second, and I'm going to gift out some memberships. So these memberships will be randomized. I'm not giving them out in any order or anything. So it usually gives them out in the sense of whoever's been interacting with the channel most, especially the streams, is how these usually go out. It's the same idea as gifting memberships when someone else gifts them. And so we're going to gift out 5 right now and see who gets them. Gotta bring this over here so I can see it. Okay. Here we go, guys. You ready? Oh my gosh, what's the matter? Okay, let's get some dank music in here for this. Let's get something cool. Where's my media player? So that way we have all our cool songs. Pick me. Hey, Plagued Heart. Hey, you might get a membership. We're about to give out memberships, Plagued Heart. Oh, I'm worried, Sovereign. Okay, we gotta find a cool song. Oh, dude. Heck yeah. We got a Boss Nass song. We're playing it for the memberships going out. Let's go. Oh, that is so loud. Hold on, guys. That is so loud. Holy shit. I apologize, guys. Let me find this. Holy crap, that was so loud. I think I'm deaf. I apologize, guys. Oh. That was so incredibly loud, dude. Oh. Okay. Now we will give out the memberships. Okay. Hit with the booma gave me a heart attack. Okay. There are 5 memberships. So Sovereign Winter, looks like you got one. ADP, Lackstad, Stagger, all got a membership. Castiel, welcome, welcome. Awesome. And we will have 5 more a little bit later. Let's do some roster reviews, and then we'll jump into 5 more. I'm giving out 10 total. So for those of you who did get one, so Dank Ideal, Sovereign Winter, Stagger, ADP, Lackstad, make sure your names match in the Discord, and me and my moderators will make sure that we give you guys your stuff, like your roles and everything. Also, don't forget, on Friday we have our member-only stream, so be sure to catch that. It's not my birthday today, no. I just, you know, felt like giving some stuff out. My birthday is not for another 7 months, so had to do the math there. Awesome. Yeah, it was just a fun title because, you know, we're having a lot of fun things happening. You know, we got a Boss Nass kit reveal, we had, you know, giving out memberships, and then we're doing some roster reviews for people. That's right, I gotta do those battles. Dude, farming these battles are painful, I gotta be honest. Song's dank, though. At least we already have a song for Boss Nass when he comes out. We'll have to see if we can find a place for him in our roster. Okay, let's jump into the roster reviews. We got one right now, and then if we run out, I can always show up only and see how I can find this. I always leave a 7-star executor. TSP, what are you looking at? I mean, what do you have, TSP? You got your ally code, so I can take a look at what you got? All 3 100 refreshes for Conquest. Fair. I mean, do what you gotta do. Yeah, the Zetas, you know, we always love it. Okay, there we go, TSP. We'll take a look. For what, Dank Ideals? What are you wailing for? Let's get back to our regular music, and then if anyone wants... So basically, we're going to play our regular scheduled music, you know, and then that's just going to be our background. And then if anyone wants any song specifically, we're just having a chill, fun time. If you have a song that you want to request by Isaac, by Takumi, by Arnold, by, oh, I don't even remember who the last guy is, the Wonga 3. It's like T-Rex or something. He's in the description. I only have one of his songs. But if are any songs you guys want to hear, I'm down to throw them on. So just request them. Oh, for the... Yes. Okay, let's take a look. Yes, Raptor. Did they change the time that it happened? Okay, well, if we get kicked out for the update... I was told the update was going to happen at... 12 my time, so I guess we might get kicked out for the update. Even so, we can still do roster reviews through swago.gg, luckily, so we'll keep it going, and we'll make sure that we get the last set of memberships out before we end. Roster reviews are just whoever's in the Discord is who I take first, and then if anyone donates, they take first priority. So it's basically live memberships, and then donating, anyone in the Discord, and then anyone in chat is kind of my overall, this is the order that we go through. So if you want to head over to the Discord, the link is in the description. It's the best way to do it if you want to get one for free. It should be midnight Central Time USA. Hey, I'll take that then. Yeah, I was told it was what was it? Yeah, I was told it was noon my time today, and I was like, oh, that sucks. I guess I'm moving my stream. Guess I didn't have to move my stream. So, okay, so you have a 5-star executor. I mean, it's just doing executor. I mean, what do you got? Let's take a look at those things that you have up. Also, is my music not playing? Oh, it's not. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is your top 10. I turned off streamer mode, so we should be able to bring it over here for you guys to see. That's the wrong thing. That's you guys. This is what I want. Okay. So, yeah, you got Executor, you got Profundity, you got Leviathan, you got Profundity, and you have a Executor, so you should be able to basically just take these out. The only one that I would struggle with on Executor is if this guy has a fully leveled up Bad Batch. This can be a struggle with Executor, and I really don't know how to do it. I couldn't tell you what the current, like, you know, what you have for lineups that people are using, but they're all just fairly simple, you know. Use your Ebon Hawk that you have from your Lightspeed bundles if you picked up the Lightspeed bundles, because it's the best thing for making sure that you beat an Executor. And then, you know, you got your Leviathan counter, so you just go in with oh yeah, that's right, I was testing this fleet. Let's see, where's my Leviathan counters? And it's this fleet. So you just have Razor Crest, Slave 1, Xanadu, and then these two as reinforcements. You go right in. And then with Profundity, you just bring in your regular Executor team, and then you just don't shoot at the Y-Wing. Instead, you use the heal first turn, and so that will take off the buff, the outmaneuver that Millennium Falcon has, and then you just focus down the Millennium Falcon and you win. But this one, you just open up with a, you know, full on the guy, get some target lock on him. That's kind of the big thing, is getting the target lock. Then you call in Slave 1 to clear off his buffs. Then you go over here and you call in Slave 1 again to clear off the crit immunity. And then you hit him, and that kills off him, gives ability block to these two. And, like, it's not actually my birthday, Caleb. It was just a fun title. I need to edit it just so that way I'm not confusing people. But then at this point, it's just kind of, you know, maybe Lisa being friends. But yeah, and so at this point, you know, you're just kind of clearing out who you need to on the Leviathan counter. We drop this, and now he's gone, and no. So each member that has a membership after the first month are able to do a message where they can just throw out a free super chat. And so that's what Dank Ideals did. And so every month after your first month, you're able to do that. But yeah, this counter takes some work to get used to and, like, figure out. But once you have it down, it's not super RNG dependent. That's a wild reinforcement, but okay. Let's just hit that. Oh no, I no longer have a capital ship. But yeah, so, you know, look up how to mirror match Executor, because honestly, an Executor mirror match, in my opinion, is the hardest one of all of them. The rest are just kind of, if you know how to do the counter, you can pull it off. Finalizer should work really well for you too. but Finalizer takes a lot of nuance. Go take a look at my video where I go through the Finalizer counter if you want to. That is really annoying that it's him, just because he can actually take advantage of the Executor. Just finish him off. There we go. It's not actually my birthday. I'm going to change the title right now just to make sure people aren't confused. Executor's a Pokemon? Or is it really? We'll leave this on auto, and I'm going to go make sure that I'm not confusing people with my wacky way of naming videos. There we go. Okay. Also, Laxdad, do you have a Discord at all? Pretty good so far, Jan. We've given away one set of memberships. We're going to give away one more set. And I'm going to start giving these away every month around this time during the off season. And so 10 people will be able to join in on our member our member-only videos, as well as our member-only stream for a month. Try it out, as well as just, you know, get some perks and some responsibilities, because you guys that are members, you know, you need to be able to throw in that General Kenobi anytime someone comes in with a hello there into the chat. Hey, Vader, welcome, welcome. It is not my birthday. My birthday is really far out. It's like 7 months from now, but it was just you know, oh look, you know, we're having all kinds of fun things. I also bought myself a little gift, which is new stuff for my stream setup. So you can see here at the bottom, I have my mic right there. It's now not in the way. I used to have it on my desk, and so I had my it was really dumb. I had my mic on my desk, and then I had a keyboard behind it, and so I had to like reach forward and reach around my mic and everything, and it was a pain. So I got myself a mic arm to make the streaming a little bit better, and I also got a new camera, hence the little bit better coloring I have, although I still need to fiddle with the settings to get it right. So any news on Lightspeed bundles? I think that the guild gifting coming to the game tonight is one of the biggest indicators that Lightspeed bundles are coming back soon. We did, Jan, if you want to skip to the beginning of the video, we did go through the Boss Nass kit reveal as the first thing we did. So go ahead and take a look right there. But yeah, Lightspeed bundles, I think they're coming. I don't know if it's going to be repeats or new ones. I would be very surprised if we got a lot of them this year. I'm more guessing that we'll get a lot of repeats this year. So yeah, Vader, don't you don't have to say, you know, happy birthday. I already gave myself birthday presents 7 months early. It's my very happy unbirthday if you've ever watched Alice in Wonderland. Heck yeah, dank ideals. Dude, the things that you can do with a 3D printer. Yeah, no problem, ADP. We'll be giving out 5 more, and so also keep in mind for next month when we do this, each month the memberships I'll be giving out are going to be randomized, and so it'll be dependent on how much you interact with the streams and how much you interact with my videos. And so the more you interact, the more chance you have of getting a free membership for a month. So yeah, a Geo Lightspeed pack for basically a Padme Amidala Lightspeed pack is what I would call that, because, you know, you're going for the Padme thing. It's just, you know, Discord username Degenation. Okay, what's the matter? You're on that, right? You're working on that and giving everyone roles. I appreciate you. Okay, so yeah, that whoever, oh yeah, and Watt, it would also be a Watt one, yes. But even like just giving out Gear 12 Geos out of a Lightspeed bundle for like $10, I think every new player would hop on that to immediately get into a solid guild. Can you imagine, just imagine with me for a second, if you were sitting there and you were like, dude, I can now make a brand new guild, if everyone spends $10 and we're getting 50-watt shards every day, it would make it so that way JMK would be farmable as their first GL and would bring JMK back into farming plans, because right now he's kind of disappeared out of all farming plans because of the holy trio that is the Rebel Galactic Legends. And so it would bring JMK back into the meta as something you go for first, like AP Games always said. So yeah, his videos are always great. I haven't watched his. I have been busy, you know, doing stuff today. Got myself a haircut, you know, setting up my new setup. So, but yeah, let's take a look. We got why is this on the screen? Oh yeah, because I was showing you guys the pictures. Okay, let's get this next guy, Rodrigo. Let's get your roster review done. And we'll do Rodrigo, and we'll do Sergeant Trumbo, and then we'll do our next 5 memberships. And then we'll just continue on from there with roster reviews, and if we run out of roster reviews, I'm going to do some Conquest for a bit. And then I do have some stuff going on today, including watching the premiere of Bad Batch, and then I also have a concert I'm going today, which I'm really excited for. I haven't been to a concert in like 10 years, so I'm excited. Yeah, Cortisol, I'm so excited for watching the freaking 3-episode premiere. It's funny. It's like Disney's realizing that we all just want to binge the show and we don't care. And especially if the show starts very, very slow and not very good, a lot of us will give up. So they're starting to realize, and they're like, ah yes, a 3-episode premiere versus, you know, a 1-episode premiere. And like there's one Marvel show, I don't remember what Marvel show it is, but they announced that they're going to release the entire season in one go, and I'm like, would you look at that, we're back to square one. Like I would be very surprised if we got a Profundity or a Lightspeed bundle for Bad Batch. That would be very surprising, because Profundity counters Leviathan so well. Any of the meta ships do. I would be very surprised if they dropped one of those. The content that I'm more thinking that is possible is going to be the older content, so some Clone Wars era stuff. We might get, you know, we might get a General, or not General Grievous, you know, Wat Tambor Padme one like we talked about. We might get like a Sith Eternal one, that kind of thing. So that's what I would definitely see. Rodrigo, you said finishing Leia. Profundity is next. Okay, I love Profundity. Leia's a great character as well. Interesting that your first... Is it your first? Or am I just... Yeah, okay, it's not your first. You're finishing Leia. Leia looks finished. Is this the right account? Because Leia... That's a Relic 8 Leia. Are you taking Leia to Relic 9? Yeah, Cortisol. That's what my brother's doing with the Halo show as well as Bad Batch. And I'm like, I'll watch it. Zeta's on the team. Got it. Okay, Rodrigo. Sounds good. But before, I'd like to get some Conquest units up to Relics. Any advice on priority? Will be unlocking Bane next month. You don't have a huge person to use with Bane. Let's take a look at your Sith. Okay, so you have a Darth Vader. Might I suggest actually relicking up Savage and getting yourself a Savage solo, because I think with Bane he's going to be absolutely banger. Hey Tony Shaw, welcome. Yeah, Jan, no spoilers, guys. No spoilers on Bad Batch. I will shut down the stream right now for spoilers. Like, I hate spoilers with all of my heart. One of the things that broke my heart most was I wasn't able to watch Star Wars Episode 8 in theaters. I had to wait a while, and so when I finally got to the point where I could watch it, it was on Netflix, and I went to go watch it, and the image they chose for Netflix was Rey and Kylo Ren fighting together back to back, and I lost my crap. I was so pissed because I'd avoided spoilers for a year. It was so annoying. Yes, but Bad Batch also may have new characters coming. Because of the fact that Bad Batch already has, you know, Crosshair maybe coming this year, that kind of thing. So I could see it if they aren't planning on giving us more Bad Batch content, Juan. But if they do, it's going to be problematic, and they're going to not want you to, you know, be able to immediately go up. Also, it's a very Kyrotech heavy team, so most likely it would be way too expensive for anyone to actually care, because if you think of a Bad Batch Lightspeed bundle, it'll probably be $50, just like the Starkiller one, and no one's gonna pay $50 for Bad Batch right now, because they're not that great of a team. So unless, like, they drop Crosshair and he becomes one of the most important characters in the game and makes this team that's Bad Batch absolutely amazing in the meta, I couldn't really see them dropping one, because it would be either super expensive and no one would buy it, or it would influence their overall sales. So yeah, the new season is the final season. They have been advertising that, Jan. Yep. You hear there are clones. But yeah, Profundity, that's just because they've already given us a Lightspeed bundle for Executor, and so giving another one for Profundity, especially when they've already given us 2 of the characters for Profundity, and, you know, a lot of the ships for the Republic, or the Rebel fleet already started from the other Lightspeed bundles, it'd be very surprising if they took the time to make a Profundity bundle, and, like, cheat themselves out of a lot of the stuff of people chasing the Profundity, because the Profundity currently is one of the best farms in the game for people to chase, because it's part of the Rebel trio. And so it's just something of not so much that they're, you know, old, it's the fact that not only are they Kyrotech farms, but they also, you know, would influence the meta, and also, you know, cause it so that way they aren't making money from just people trying to spend to get the Profundity in time for the event and that kind of thing. So sorry, I'm kind of going all over the place. Let me catch up on chat real quick, and then we'll get back to your account, Rodrigo. Hey Madness, welcome. He doesn't really have a team at the moment, but Savage would be an easy enough to get done. Yeah, so Savage would be a great person with him. I have a theory right now that Bane plus Savage is going to be really banger. It'll be able to kill Gas. It'll be able to kill a lot of the teams that Bane can't quite do enough damage for. You might be able to kill Sith Eternal with 100% win rate. You know, couple of those much better teams that Savage can't beat. You're probably going to be able to beat it with Bane and Savage. So I think he would be a banger character for this account, and in general also a banger character for Bane. Oh, you drop $50 for both packs, and some people will, but like the majority of people are not going to drop for Bad Batch unless it's a PP for them. If it's a passion project for them, they love the Bad Batch, they'll drop for it. But a lot of people won't, just because $50 for a team that's just not that far into the meta, and especially a team that if you have it up will cause you to have a fleet with the Marauder that can beat basically any of the meta fleets. But yeah, I'd take Bad Batch bundle. Put me 3 requirements out of Lord Vader. Fair. I love the Lord Vader requirements. I don't like Lord Vader. You got JKL today. Heck yes, Hamilton. That's awesome. That's awesome. Switch out Tech with Crosshair or Omega, but honestly, I think they want to keep Omega, but Omega's just not that great. It's just for the pre-taunt, basically, is the big reason that you keep Omega with them, as far as I know, anyways. Profundity is your first big farm. Getting a GL before 3 million GP. Heck yeah. Yeah, dude, Jedi Knight Luke, I mean, we pulled off, you know, some fun stuff with him, and we just have him at Relic 5. He's great. I would pay $50 for a PP. Yes, Bad Batch is better than people think and is useful. It's not useful in as much in Kyber 1, but none of us are in Kyber 1, basically. They are so useful in a lot of different cases, especially in my area of the game. I would love to have Bad Batch, but would I pay $50 for Bad Batch? Probably not. Jedi Knight Luke bundle is difficult to see. They've already basically given us a lot towards that kind of thing, but like, you look at what's required. Wampa and Hoda, they can't drop because they are characters that come from specific events. You can't drop CLSBC's a legendary. You can't drop Chewie because he's a legendary. You can't drop C-3PO because he's a legendary. You know, Darth Vader, sure, you know, you can. Like, a lot of the requirements for Jedi Knight Luke are really hard to justify a Lightspeed bundle because they gatekeep them so much already. So Any gas event vids in the future? Maybe. We'll see. I hate the gas event personally. My characters are still, I think, at the relic levels I used to do it. But I was not having it, and I was like, I'm just going to relic these characters because I'm going to use them regardless. So I'll probably do one, and then I'll just be like, hey, this is who I would suggest relicking. Here's what the mods look like. But I probably won't do like a, here's the minimum, because that event pissed me off so bad. It's my least favorite event I've played so far. Omega isn't a requirement for Lord Vader, no. I don't think Bad Batch would happen. Bundles should be for Journey Guide character requirements. True. That's kind of what the bundles have been, is they're for Journey Guide requirements. So unless it's a subtle Lord Vader, you know, Lightspeed bundle kind of thing, we'll see. Gas is great. I love Gas. It's one of my favorite teams in the game. Like, not only as just a... Like, I love the character. I love the kit of the team. And then on top of that, just he fits in so many different places in the game that, like, I love him. Yeah, he's not as good as he was years ago, but, you know, I pull off all kinds of stuff with him. I love him. Okay, back to... We've gotten off topic hard. Let's get to Rodrigo's thing. So you're getting conquest units up to relic. You'll be unlocking Bane next month, and all the old ones: Cat, Maul, Malgus, Ben, Trench. You have a Ray. Okay, so suggestion for order of unlock, like you're obviously unlocking them all the time, but order of relicking, you're going to want to get Ben first for your Ray up. That's definitely going to be a big one first, is you're going to want to get your Ray working just as much as you can. So get that Ben up first. My next suggestion would probably be Malgus, because just Malgus is a fantastic team on offense, defense, and you already have a Sith Empire to some degree, and it's not finished, and so it'll give you another team that you can finish and have a really solid team. So that'll give you an excuse to relic your Malak and all that kind of stuff. And then I'd probably do Bane, and that way you can maybe split it up and do a Darth Revan team and then a Bane team with Malgus, or you could do a Bane team with Savage, as we talked about. But definitely Ben first, Malgus or Bane second. And then if I'm giving you like a solid thing to do, honestly, this team has been putting so much work for me. Do the Mandalorians. I love the Mandalorians. I'm not suggesting them first because they take a lot of investment, because you have to take up Gar-Saxon, Imperial Super Commando, Kandors, and Jango, as well as Maul. But like the fact that all four of these characters are non-Kyrotech characters, and so you're just getting some gear from, you know, Raid 1, and then just taking them from Gear 12 to Gear 13. Great team. And like Imperial Super Commando and Gar-Saxon, I relic them first, able to take down gas with them. Like, just great team in general. You can, you know, 3-0 Maul and ISC and Gar-Saxon and do some crazy stuff. So Mandalorians, I definitely think, would be the next one if you're looking for an order. So, and then of course, what was it, the other two that you mentioned? Trench and who? Trench, Cat. I mean, Cat is fantastic. I would definitely do Cat at some point. You probably have a place where you can put her. Padme team, Scoundrel team, somewhere that you can put her. You definitely have a place that you can put her. But, you know, Trench, don't bother. Wait until they announce a rework or a ship or something to make Trench worth upgrading. But yeah, that would be my suggestion for kind of the order. Otherwise, I mean, Sith Empire, obviously you have a hole there. Let's take a quick look at your account. You should relic your Dark Trooper. It looks like you just have some finish your farms. And so honestly, after you finish the Profundity, I would say finish Profundity, because it's a great farm. You're close already. It'll really help you in Fleet Arena. It'll help you in Grand Arena. But after Profundity, I'd take a break from big projects and kind of just finish some of these teams. Get a couple relic levels on some characters, you know. It'll give you some time to work on your conquest units, get yourself some Mandalorians, just expand your roster out a little bit. That'd be my suggestion to you. Let's take a quick look at your mods. Moff Gideon being the fastest. I'll definitely love seeing the DTMG or whatever they call them nowadays. I'm down to Moff Gideon. Okay, so Resistance Hero Finn I would like to see near the top, but 301's not bad. Doesn't look like you have a bad mod fall off. Looks like you know how to mod. You got a good idea of what characters should be fast. I would like to see Mara Jade and Resistance Hero Finn faster. You have the Zori, and you have the Finn Zeta. Okay. But yeah, so take some time, build out your roster. Might give you time to relic your Zori as well, get some Datacrons on them. You know, gives you time to finish your Sith Empire with Malgus, get yourself a spot for Bane, maybe get a Traya up with that Savage and do some really gross stuff. Okay, let's and then let's just take a look at your, really quick, your off-meta fleets. Make sure you're not sleeping. Looks like you're working on your Echelon. Relic your Iden Versio and get those stars up, as well as consider getting yourself a Paltmobile and really just finishing this Chimera Executrix fleet. It is one of the most versatile fleets in the game. So another spot that, like, after you finish your Profundity, take some time and just finish out that Empire fleet is going to be super helpful. You could finish your Separatist fleet as well. You're close. You're missing a BTLB. It's only at 2 stars. And so, like, this is a usable fleet. You just need BTLB. So, yeah, I would say, yeah, after you finish Profundity, just take a break and work through some side projects. Kind of like what I'm doing right now, taking the last couple of months. Just working through, making sure that I am good to stay in Kyber. My fleets are in a good spot. My teams are in a good spot. Getting some last-minute stuff so that way my counters are much more consistent. That kind of thing. So, let me catch up on chat really quick. Just because there's been a lot of chat since the gas comment, and I kind of wanted to focus down and finish your roster review before jumping back into looking at chat, because we were kind of waffling around there for a second. Yeah, no problem, Rodrigo. So if they continue refusing to make Lord Vader good, they might as well put out a bundle for him. You're not wrong, LeJohn. I honestly would be fine purchasing a bundle for Lord Vader because I just don't care about him. The problem is all of his requirements are absolutely banger. He's a crap character. His requirements are not. So that is my one problem with that. Gas seems bad. You beat him with First Order. Must have been a pretty crap gas. Like, yeah, you can do the Hux thing and beat him with First Order, but like gas at high relic levels, if you have a full relic 7 gas, it has like a 50-60% win rate against SLKR, about a 70% win rate against Rey. Like, they're a solid team. They clean up a whole bunch of stuff. Age, welcome. I'm kind of upset. Sovereign Winter, you're not on your game. Come on, you just got a membership. We had Age say hello there. We need a General Kenobi. Does one of our members got him for him? Tony, welcome. This is your first stream. Awesome, dude. Okay. Thank you, Sovereign Winter. Thank you, Wep. You guys are awesome. And that's a testament to you or your gameplay, how bad the gas was. Yeah, exactly, Madness. Gas is fantastic, you know, fits in so many teams on top of just being a team himself, too, which is great. C bundle or for the Revens. I definitely think C or the Revens would both be something they would be willing to do, because you look at the Revens and their requirements aren't actually that helpful. It's just, you know, Bastila and basically both Bastilas is really, and Jolie, I guess, are really the only 3 that actually matter. I would do illegal things for a Revan bundle. Whoa there, Madness. Oh, you're fine, Sovereign Winter. You're fine, dude. Just giving you a hard time. Bane and Malgus would be dope. I think that's actually going to be a power team here pretty soon, is Bane and Malgus, because Malgus is disappearing off offense. I think that Bane and Malgus might be a team that we get to see more and more on offense now that, you know, Malgus on defense is completely neutralized by Jedi Knight Cal. You Trench. Relic 9 Cup, it was his first relic, and first relic 9, he relic there in Cup before his GL. That's insane, Jan. Ultimate team idea. Lord Vader, Trench, HK, Mob Enforcer, and Gamorrean Guard. Perfect madness. Uh, if you guys want a Relic 9 Jar Jar, I would be fine. I would be fine to start working towards that. I don't think it'd be a day one, but it would be one of those things where at the top of the screen, I'm going to put a goal for money where, you know, you guys have a certain amount that you have to hit, and if you hit that, I will Relic 9 Jar Jar, because I would need the money help to be able to afford farming them that fast and getting a Relic 9 Jar Jar, because it would cost a lot of money. So if you guys are down to pitch in for it, I'm 100% down to make that a donation goal and actually try and go for it. But it is up to you guys, Sam Elder. GL Killer, I wouldn't be surprised considering how much requirements are leading up to it. I feel like it's like Grand Inquisitor level based off of what they're doing, but we'll see. I mean, Grand Inquisitor wasn't good, but he is now with Reva. Jay, welcome. Yeah, it does look nasty on defense, Vader. The kit reveal for Boss Nass, absolutely. Honestly, the jump from Chromium to Erodium is one of the biggest jumps. I feel like the jump between like Carbonite and Chromium, so not Carbonite and Bronzium, but Carbonite and Chromium, is about the jump of Chromium to Erodium. And then I feel like Erodium 1 to Kyber 4 is kind of the same spot. And then the next big jump is going to be Kyber 3, Kyber 2, and Kyber 1. So it's going to be a fairly big jump for you in Erodium, because Erodium's where you start getting hammered by people who forgot to play for a week in Kyber kind of thing. Okay, you have a great day too, Caleb. Everyone cops on Lord Vader. I wish he was good. I really do. It's just he needs lifters, and I hate that. Rework his kit. I used to defend Lord Vader, but it's not even possible now because of Bo-Katan. Yeah, a Malak bundle would be insane, epically. Especially with Relic Revens. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'll get Relic Revens because they want you to force people to go through the legendary events, so that way they can play the content that they made for people. So, I'm finally catching up. You guys have been talking a lot, and I apologize. Tony, I've never heard of this Cal event. What are you talking about? I don't think that's ever come to the game. I couldn't tell you. I mean, it's been so long, I don't remember, that's for sure. I might just have to pitch in to see that Relic 9 Jar Jar. Oh. Lord Vader he's still a galactic legend. A lot of people like to pretend he's not. He is still a galactic legend, and he still is tough to beat. The problem is, though, I have 110 ways to get through him, even when I'm out of options. There's so many counters, and like by himself, he's not great. Like if I'm going against a JMK by himself, I'm still scared. I'm still throwing a gas. I'm still throwing a Star Killer. I'm still throwing a Wampa and praying to RNGesus. If there's a solo Lord Vader, I'm just like, okay, I'll Imperial Trooper him, or I'll throw this team or that team or the other team. Like, I'm not worried. It's just, yeah, doubt does make him harder. You're 100% true, Rodrigo. Tactical 10 shot, and it's still a win eventually. Exactly how my last two streams have been. I didn't watch the stream, but I did read the cron, and I was like, oh, that's how that works. Yeah, I know how it works, Jan. That depends, TSP. I mean, you got a mall? Honestly, I wouldn't go for him in the next couple of months, but after the next couple of months, go for him. Like, 100%. Especially because you can use the Bad Batch for the Marauder. And so just getting the Rex are going to help your account, TSP. Okay, let's jump into this other account. Sergeant Trumbo, are you still here? But yeah, hold on. I gotta think about how much money it would cost me. Hold on, I think someone did a video, didn't they? How much would it be? Someone made a video about that. Who was it? Someone made a video. Does anyone remember who it was? Ah, here we go. It's Egnard's.
What does your video sound like? Go.
Yes, thank you, Captain Amazing. Does he go through... Gosh, this is so much to look at. I just need a price. That's all I need is a price. Okay, so these aren't... Here we go. $897. Plus, we got to factor in the Relic 9 on Jar Jar himself. So that's looking at about $1,200. You guys want to make a... here, I'll throw out a... I mean, it's $900 for that, plus $100 to get him up to Relic level, and my general rule is $300 for a Relic 9. But I mean, I'd be willing to drop it a little bit because I've got some Relic 9 stuff saved up. But even so, it's still going to cost me a lot of money to get him up to Relic 9, unless we're really, really slow. So, hey, look, it's me. Here you go, guys. Merry Christmas. Have a poll. Oh gosh. Okay, let's take a look. Where were we? We are gonna continue with this. Let's catch up on chat. Nobody makes videos anymore. See, you would give everyone all the necessary things to Relic 9 Jar Jar as a joke. That'd be amazing. Oh, more than a limit on your credit card. That's for sure. Yeah. Get Arnold's credit card. I've been trying to reach out to the guy. It's been a struggle, dude. I need to super chat him next time he's streaming and see if I can figure out the best way to contact him. CG loves this. The greatest way I've ever heard of. So, 20 people watching, $50 each. Yeah, that does it. If anyone has $50 lying around, there you go. I don't have a credit card. I just have cash. Oof. Okay, let's take a look at this account. This one has a Relic 9 Leia. Looks like everyone today has a Leia. Okay. Worst mods in Kyber. Oh no. I'm already going to check. I don't care about the rest you said, Trumbo. Oh, next Reaper, that's sad. You might get another one. We'll see. I'm giving away 5 more here in the next couple of minutes after we finish this roster review. Yeah, that's the problem, Cortisol, is I'm poor too. I'm a poor college student. So I would love to just, like, you guys be like, oh yeah, we want to see a Relic 9 Jar Jar, and I would love to be like, yes, I can do that, but unfortunately it's going to take a lot from other people too. So, and keep in mind, you know, you could maybe donate $5 now that you can afford, and then $5 during your next paycheck, and we'll get there. We'll get to the $1,200. I'll even donate some towards it myself, because I'm usually due to this game anyways. I'll basically put most of what I make off of this that I'm not putting into my stream setup, and I'll just throw that in towards it too, so I'll help pay for it as well. I mean, hey, Darth Revan at 321, that's not bad, but the fact that your fastest character is 321 is painful. Like, this Commander Ahsoka Tano should be in the 350s, and she's not even 300 speed. That's rough, dude. My major... Excuse me. My major is education, although it may add an extra year, but I'm thinking about swapping to communications with an emphasis on video, or, you know, filming. Just because that's what my brother does. He can help me get into that field, and I love editing, and I've learned that as I've done this video. So we'll kind of see. I'm trying to decide before this next semester, basically. So can't wait to win myself. Well, help someone else. Lol. Explain the fact that Xbox app can install any game for free. I don't know. Oh my gosh, Jan, that is so expensive. Holy crap, Warhammers is so expensive. There's a reason that I've stopped spending on Magic since I've gotten this channel. It's just because I can't afford to spend my money in so many places, and Magic takes up so much of my money. So I'm fine with the decks that I have. Yeah, your mods need work, buddy. You need to keep working on your mods. If you need a good mod farming guide, go ahead and check out my video on it. Teacher Beaver, I mean, you can kind of tell in the way that I do videos and stuff that, like, it's what I've loved to do, and it's the reason that I went to school, is because I like to teach. I was a substitute teacher for a while, and, you know, really enjoyed it, but a lot of the teachers that I was teaching for were just not great teachers. Like, I taught for a lady who was doing sign language classes, and I'm fluent in sign language. I was fluent in sign language. I haven't used it in like 2 years. I need to find some deaf people, but all my deaf friends moved away. But, you know, I went and taught her class, and she was making a big deal, like, where she only uses, you know, registered interpreters and all that kind of stuff for her substitute teachers. And then she needed me. I came in, and none of these kids knew any sign language. They'd been learning for 3 years, and none of them had learned sign language. They were on a unit about Helen Keller, and I'm like, dude, Helen Keller used a different form of sign language than anyone else. Like, she used hand speak. People don't use hand speak. Like, people use sign language. Why are you not teaching sign language? And it was just painful. Went into a class teaching math, and the teacher was like, hey, just let them take their test and fail. The girl raised her hand, and she was like, hey, what's the definition of parallel? And I was like, oh, your teacher should have, you know, went over this. You've been in this class for a couple months. You know, why didn't you ask him about this? And she's like, oh, he doesn't like it when we ask questions. And I'm like, this is painful. And so it's the reason I started getting into school, is because I was seeing a lot of people that just didn't know how to teach in the teaching field, or just didn't care for the students, and it hurt my soul a lot. So you're in recovery mode now, Trumbo. That's fair. That's fair. As long as you're recovering, that's all that matters. So I'm not going to give you crap for it, honestly. If you're recovering from it, sounds great. I don't put you to sleep. Goodness gracious. I don't know if I'll ever get into 40K. There's a local card shop near me that does the Star Wars version of Warhammer, and I'm curious about it, and so I might go in and just try it out, because they have like intro nights. So I don't know, we'll see. Plus, I don't get bullied in chat. That's madness. That's so sad. I'm sorry. As a joke, I once subbed for one of my teachers. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. It's honestly not bad. And when I was substitute teaching, I was 2 years out of high school. And so more than once, I was stopped in the hallway being like, hey, where's your hall pass? I'm like, oh no, I'm one of the subs. Yeah, that's the problem, TSP, is what I wanted to get into would require a ton of schooling and like a doctorate, because I wanted to get into like teaching the teachers and changing how we view education. But the amount of work that goes into trying to get to that point, I'm not very good with school myself, because the teachers are not very good. If I have a good teacher, I love the class and I get an A. If I don't have a good teacher, I hate the class and you can barely get me to show up. So like it's rough. My pain is comedic material. Hey, you can either get through this life laughing or crying, and I'd rather laugh, because crying gives me a headache. Okay, let's take a look at your fleets, because this is big, and Kyber's having good fleets. I would like to see a Relic Iden. It'll help you with the raid. It will help you in Kuiper in general. Just finishing this fleet and getting a couple things is super helpful for so many things. Nice Leviathan. Don't forget Sith Fighter. Getting him up high relic levels is important if you're trying to mirror match in your fleet shard. I don't know if you're struggling at all in your fleet shard. Finish your BTLB. Consider getting a Marauder. Get a little extra luck. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing that I can do to increase the luck, unfortunately. Let's check out your bounty hunters. I do want to see a relic Razor Crest. That's always painful to see as a non-relic Razor Crest. So you've got a little work here and there just to finish out your fleets, and I think honestly it'll help. Fleets typically are something that's painful in general. You're naturally lucky. Let's see, what else did you have to say about this account besides the mod thing? Because I kind of read that and I was like, oh, I gotta see this. Okay, you're finishing up JML and you're slow farming Cal. Going to focus Gungans because I try to keep a rate focus. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Makes sense why you have Leia, that kind of thing. So focusing Gungans, I'm not going to fault you for that, especially if they're a PP for you or if you want them for your guild. Finishing up JML is always a great farm. Slow farming Cal, also a great farm. Love seeing the Malicos. You got a couple holes in your fleets. You know, you need to work on your modding a bit. You have a Savage that's not finished, and this could be a great counter for you for a lot of different stuff. So getting that Savage Treya team going, relicking your Dark Troopers also going to be huge. Relicking your Iden Versio for your ships as well as just the raid is going to be great. We still have a couple months left on this raid, so it's not a bad thing. You can also work on your Mandalorians as a side farm, which would be really, really good for this account for where it is. But honestly, I'm not going to give you too much because it sounds like you've got a solid plan for where you're going. And I just want to encourage you, when you have time, try and finish some of these farms. You've got a Savage sitting around. You've got a BAM that you need to finish for your fleet. You've got an Iden sitting around that you can use for the raid. I get really good scores with just a Relic 3 Iden. You know, you've got a Savage Treya team kind of sitting here doing nothing, which could be a great team for you. You've got Mandalorians sitting here, could do a lot of work for you. So, Mandalorians is so much fun. It's one of my favorite teams to play with. I have no idea what MESBG is, Next Reaper. There you go, Jan. Way to play the system. But yeah, so finish some of your fleets, fix some of your side farms in the meantime. It's not like it'll take you a long time, and so it's something that you can definitely work on. Oh my gosh, Jan, that's insane. I could never get into One Piece just because of how long it is, and I know I'd lose interest, like, you know, especially with how slow each episode is. I hate how much they draw things out in that show. But Zeta Crunch is killing me because of, yeah, now you have 4. Yeah, that's fair. That is all of us. Middle-earth battle strategy game? No, I haven't. The only thing I played for Lord of the Rings is the old games for, like, PS2, and, like, I played War in the North, and I played a lot of Battle for Middle-earth, too. But, yeah. So, keep going on what you're doing. Yeah, I watch anime. I'm very, very picky about my animes that I watch, but yes, I do watch anime. I just finished Jujutsu Kaisen 2 weeks ago, I think. Just watched Spy Family as well, another banger. I really enjoyed Spy Family. I don't watch a lot of slice of life animes, and that one has been my favorite by far. I heard great things about the live action One Piece. I might watch that, honestly. Take longer than the average JJK farm. Okay, we have finished our second roster review, so I did say we're going to do our giveaway at this point. We still have 2 more people that want roster reviews, so I am going to do our giveaway. So are you guys ready for our giveaway? We're going to get a dank song in here real quick. New Bad Batch, we haven't watched it yet, or at least I haven't. I will be watching it directly after the stream before I go to the concert that I'm going to tonight. Fun fact, it may not be my birthday, but it was my roommate's birthday recently, and that's why we're going to this concert, because I got tickets for that. Okay, so we are going to end this poll. So it looks like 36% say that they will donate. And honestly, if 36% of my entire viewership were to donate a little bit, honestly, we'd be able to make it there. So I am fine with making this a thing and just throwing it up at the top of our stream each time. And we'll see if we can get there. And I'll lower it if I can, you know, to what I can afford to drop in as well. And so I'll set it at 1,200 for now. And then as time goes on, I will drop it as, you know, we get closer and I'm able to contribute my amount to it as well. But we'll see what's happening. So I'm giving away 5 memberships right now. So we gave away 5 earlier. We're giving away 5 more. It's just the people who have interacted with the channel the most is typically who it gives it to. So we'll see who those 5 people are. So the more you interact with the channel, the more likely that you'll get one of these next month, because every month we're going to be giving out 10 of them. So Madness, I am going to go see the Dropkick Murphys. They're an Irish band. Me and my roommate used to listen to a lot of Irish rock when we were in high school. You know, we listened to a little bit of folk Irish music, so yeah. So we'll do the giveaway real quick, and we'll do that, and then I will throw up the donation goal just so we have it on screen from here on out. Okay, sounds good, TSB. You have a great night. Okay. Let's get a banger song in here. I don't know what song we're gonna go with, but let's get a banger song. Hold on, my chat's catching up on my other program. Let me see. Okay. Tony Shaw, you want Dark Trooper song? I'm fine with Dark Trooper song. Oops. That's the wrong thing. There's my face again. So you're fine, LeJohn. So there's memberships to my channel, and those who have memberships get access to special emojis. They get to vote each week on a video that I make each week. They also get to vote on what my free-to-play does. So currently they want us farming Afra, so we are farming Afra as our first major farm for our free-to-play account. They also get access to a member-only live stream every month. Just, you know, some fun perks here or there. Just some fun things all around. So let's get our Activate Dark Trooper song. Okay. Okay. Here we go, guys. Are you ready? And here we go. No Dropkick Murphy song? Unfortunately, it's all copyrighted. Otherwise, I would.
Oh, it's beautiful.
There we go. Get ready for a whole bunch of notifications about to pop up.
You have something I want.
Looks like next Reaper, you got lucky and you got yourself another month of membership. Okay, so next Reaper, Jan, Nova, Klogot, and Christopher Horn. Welcome to being damn members. And make sure that your stuff reflects in Discord, so that way we can give you the role in Discord, so that way we can keep you updated on everything that's happening. Okay, so now while all of that's going off, let's do this. Oop. And then there. I might be asking you guys, members, what you guys want to do for, you know, some more emojis. We'll see what we kind of do, but I am down to get some more made. I just gotta come up with some stuff, and so I was gonna ask you guys how you want to do that, and so I will throw that in the Discord. So we will talk about that some more. You want fives? Dude, have one of fives and it says fives didn't have to die. Thank you, Cortisol. Yes, you are the guy who I would go to anyways, so. Okay. When is... Did we check? Idea for a sticker as a clone trooper saying get good. Am I a big RPG fan? It depends on the RPG. I like more on rails RPGs. I love Mass Effect. Mass Effect is the perfect, like, example of an RPG for me. A Jedi Beaver emoji. I'd love that. New Lightspeed bundles check. Is there news? No, nothing in my news channel. Told you, yeah, fair. Okay, we need to check when Jar Jar comes out, so we know when to put as like our last day of this. Okay, so Jar Jar Binks is coming out 4/11/24. Okay. 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 So according to what that said, it said April was the area that they were assuming that Jar Jar would happen. So there's the tip jar. We'll edit the we'll edit the, you know, overall amount if they change how much it's worth, but we now have our tip jar. So for those of you who will want to go in, and we will start working towards Relic 9 Jar Jar. If we make it over basically $100 at all, I will start working towards them. If we can't raise that much, then, you know, obviously it's not really going to happen. We'll just have it up there for fun to show, you know, if we do hit this goal in that time, I'll still go for it, but we're going to be behind by a good amount. Oh, is this where our update happens?
This is where the fun.
Someone completes it instantly. Yeah, we get like some massive streamer to come raid our stream and drop that in. We actually are going to start, I'm going to be setting it up tonight. Starting on our streams next week. We are going to start streaming to Twitch as well, and maybe some other stuff. I want to look into what I can stream on, but we're going to try and stream to more places. So Mr. Beast just jumps in and is like, here's $1,200. Yeah, it'd be hilarious. Wait, hold up. Guys. Okay, you're going to be in a video. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, hold on. Prepare. You guys are going to be in a video. Please don't say anything lewd or anything bad. We are posting a video right this moment. Okay. Welcome, friends. Right now we're live streaming, doing some fun stuff, getting away some memberships and that kind of thing, and this popped up, the new update. And guess what, guys? All of the Lightspeed bundles are back for the next week. I said that they were probably going to be coming back here pretty soon because, you know, they want to make money, and here we go. We may not have had any warning, but we now have Lightspeed bundles back. Jump in, grab these while you can. It looks like you can gift them, or you can get them for yourself. So if you're feeling generous, you can get them for some of your guild mates. But the Lightspeed bundles are back, guys. You know, keep an eye on what you're purchasing, of course, because some of them do have repeats for things that you're getting. For instance, if you're getting this BB-8 one, you're getting all of these characters, but then if you're getting this one, you're getting all those characters plus a little bit more for the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren bundle. So keep in mind that, so make sure you're careful in your purchasing. I know it's only an extra 10 bucks, but you don't want to waste money, obviously. So go take a look, go get out there, go get these. And, I mean, maybe join our live stream that's happening right now. Okay, so I am going to post that to YouTube really quick. I wish I could post it as a short, but unfortunately I can't, using my PC. So, okay, so we are going to speed run, guys. Like, I speed run. Are you guys ready for this? Okay, so this needs to be videos. Open. Lightspeed are back. Okay. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? Okay. So we're going to open up this program real quick, and you are about to see me speedrun. Okay. Oh, come on. Get our classic orange. Okay. And just like that, guys, we have our video up. Sorry, I'm not seeing your guys' chats for a second because I'm just speed running this as fast as we can. Publish. Okay. You guys shot our back. If you don't already have them, or if you already have them, you shouldn't be able to purchase them again. So. Yeah, gotta get them early views, exactly. Okay, so now that we have that published, I am going to take a second, and I am going to basically throw in the details, so that way we're easy to find. And Galaxy of Heroes. And you know what? For good measure,
Go to motion radar.
let's open up our Discord. And we're gonna throw it in everywhere we can, you know? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? We'll come back. I'm just literally throwing it everywhere. Okay, he has somewhere, right? He has a place for it. Okay. Got it. Okay. Rodrigo, bonus drops for Zori from 24th to 28th. Get together with Venmo, guys. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Let's take a look at... did they drop a news thing that I missed? Nothing in news. Let's go to the forums. Dev announcement. Known issue. Game updates. Okay. Let's bring this over. Okay, so this is the update for today. Let's see if there's anything in here. The event for players who haven't obtained these characters yet. Players who have less than 50 shards or 3-star versions of the Bad Batch characters will be eligible to participate. Cool, cool. DJ Boss McNasty kit reveal. Love that. Datacron fix, Darth Bane. Bro. Okay, this is actually huge. Hold on. This is huge. Changing rule of 2 to read bonus turn means that he will basically survive Cat's kill at the very beginning, which means that he'll be able to jack up cooldowns first turn. So he takes a bonus turn at the beginning of combat, jacks up cooldowns by 3, I think. It might be 2. So Cat will lose her ability to basically do anything. Although I think the cooldown manipulation should happen to JMK as well. So no problems with Cat killing first turn. That's going to be huge. Okay, sorry. Oh, that is awesome. So yeah, in Darth Bane's kit, they changed 100% turn meter into take a bonus turn, which is huge. Okay. He could previously circumvent JMK's anti-turn meter lead, for example. Now he still does, but more consistently. And now we've handled the interaction elsewhere in the game. Yep, okay. So they're basically fixing a known issue with him. Fixed issue. Anything special in here? Okay, I don't see anything about the Zori. Where did you guys see the Zori? Okay, we're gonna make another quick video because obviously these are not showing up for yourself. Discord event server. I am unfortunately not in it. I need to. I'll need to take a look. Yeah. I don't have access to it. If you can DM me a link, I'd appreciate. But we're gonna make another video because obviously this is only for gifts, and we kind of jumped the gun a bit. That's fine. That's fine. We are trying our best to make this, you know, as helpful for people as we can. Can someone DM me the link to this Zori thing so that way I can add it in? Okay, joining SWGO events right now. I don't care about customizing my experience. SWGO, guild recruitment, sure, next. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Skip. I read the rules, okay? Hey, Zarkson, welcome. Okay. Okay, so, yes, this is the welcome. Cool. SWGO news. I'm not seeing it in the SWGO news. This is the same one, and it doesn't say anything about Zori. Is this data mine? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. Light side battle nodes as bonus drops. During this event, the drops rate will be on each node has been scaled to energy. Okay, cool. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Let's make a quick video, guys. So we are going to just, you know, make another video just really quick. Okay, welcome friends. We're in the middle of our stream still, and we're still finding out big news. And so we're going to make another quick video for you guys. So we're looking at this Lightspeed bundles again. The Lightspeed bundles look like they're only gifting. They're only in the gifting tab. We'll probably get them in the regular tab soon, we hope. Alternative, if you do have some guildmates you trust, you can Venmo them, you can PayPal them, and they can purchase them for you, or you can purchase them for each other, you know, that kind of thing. But that's only if you trust people. I don't want to advocate that kind of thing, but they are in the gifting tab right now, which hints towards they're probably coming to the regular tab very, very soon. So make sure you're keeping an eye out on that. Another big piece of news, this is just big for me because I love Darth Bane, and I'm really excited for this. We got here our update, and so we are getting a fix in Darth Bane's kit that changes 100% turn meter bonus turn, which means with JMK he will not stop the 100% turn meter, so you can jack up the cooldowns of both Cat as well as JMK, which is going to be really nice, as well as other interactions that are important with Bane. Really, really cool. Also, we are getting a Bad Batch event to get everyone a 3-star Bad Batch in celebration of Season 3 of Bad Batch. Really, really cool. Gonna be able to get it if you have less than 50 shards, aka if you didn't do the marquee events when they came out, is basically what it's saying. Kind of a bummer. I really hope they don't lock us out like they did for the Phoenix event, because I would like to play through this just for the sake of playing through it. But it's cool to see it. TJ Boss McNasty's kit. Love that. They also have other various fixes, obviously. I'm not going to read through all of this. The Bane one was the really cool one that I really wanted to talk about. The last little thing that I want to talk about, besides the, you know, Lightspeed bundles are happening, as well as it's just gifting, I do want to also talk just briefly about a little thing coming, which is Zori Bliss. For those of you who love Zori like I, Zori Bliss just came out that they're gonna have an event where for our Lightspeed battle or Lightside battle nodes as bonus drops, we'll be getting Zori Shards. So start hoarding energy here in the next couple of days. We do have that event happening on the 24th. So very important, and sorry for the little bit of misinformation there for a second. We are going to delete that video and upload this one, but Lightspeed bundles are back, but they are only for gifting. So if you have someone to trust, do it. If not, hold off for a little bit. They'll probably come to the stores. We were expecting this coming from gifting. It was kind of the obvious ramifications where we were going to do something with Lightspeed bundles if we were going to be able to gift them. So they're here. It's up to you if you want to gamble, and it's up to you how close you are with your guild. Thank you guys so much for watching, and maybe come hang out with us in our live stream. We're going to be on here for another little bit doing some roster reviews and talking about these changes. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Okay. Time to do the exact same thing. Let's upload a video, guys. Okay, sorry about this, guys, being like, whoa, that's not what I wanted. That just gave you guys Inception. My bad. But yeah, sorry about, taking this moment real quick, but I want to make sure everyone knows about this as fast as possible. Downloads. Hit that. Thank you for being part of my videos, and I hope none of you said anything bad in them, because honestly, I did not pay attention to chat whatsoever during that, so I really hope you guys were well behaved, because that could be really bad for my channel. But I trust you guys. You guys are my damn good friends. Okay. For the Relic 9 Booma, thank you, Wep, for the donation. Okay, I'm gonna rush through all of my different stuff and give another set of things for people. But Wep, thank you for the donation. It should, as soon as it registers, it should pop up in our tip jar. There's the $20. Gotta make it happen. Oh my gosh. John, you're killing me. Okay, get shareable link. Okay. Simple men isn't gonna be important. Delete message. Ronald. Paste. Enter. Delete message. We're just getting rid of all of the old video and putting in new ones. Okay. Okay. We are good. Everything is fixed. And big thank you to Irishman for getting the getting that stuff to me, just so that way I could be able to see that. I don't know why the $20 isn't showing up in the tip jar. I will do some investigation and make sure that shows up. I can obviously, you know, just edit it really quick. But I will see if I can't figure out how to make that automatic, or if it'll just refresh at the end of each stream. But I'll make sure it happens. Okay, let's see. Hey, Rapid, been busy for a while, so happy to be back. Welcome back, Cube Labs. You guys have Lightspeed bundles in the shop? Yep, I just posted a video about it, RNG Perks. So we just posted a video. We did a video together with everyone. I'm really hoping everyone was well behaved. But yeah, so yes, they did change the marquee structure. They mentioned it. Hold on, we can check right here. Dev announcements and news. No, it's not the news. Where was it? The game updates is where they put... Where the F did they put Boss Nass? Hold on, let me pull up Boss Nass's. Kit reveal. Swago news. Okay. Here we go. So, Boss Nass's kit reveal, they actually mention it in the frequently asked questions. I'm trying to remember where they put it. Was it at the very bottom? Nope, it was somewhere in the frequently asked questions. I gotta actually read. Inspiration, strategy tips. Each tier has both initial and daily rewards, so make sure you come back each day. So, very interesting. I actually love the vertical scrolling store. It's just problematic because we're not used to it, but it's honestly easier to get through and find the packs that I desire, and that's what I care about. So yeah, like looking at this, like honestly, this is so easy to get through to find the packs that I want instead of having to like just constantly scroll. I can just, you know, go through and check how things are going. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. We fear change. Guys. Okay, it's not popping up. So it looks like it might be a glitch. It looks like we might be able to get the Lightspeed bundles, but the problem is there's a glitch in the game, so they're going to have to drop a patch, because it is advertising right there that they show up when I go to the main menu. Yeah, right now it's only in the gift store, but it might be something that's supposed to change. Looks like nothing in here. Okay. So keep an eye out. It may change soon. And let me get rid of my Interesting. Interesting. Hold on. It looks like there is currently saying that CG did something in the game that isn't working. Pff, crazy, right? Yes, I think they will address the change, because I just got news from one of the people in my guild that let's open it up. Gifting, and we are going to gift, let's say this one right now. We're gonna buy it for others. And if we look through the members of my guild, there will be people in here that like we can't get it to them because player level purchase limits or account progress. So let's check Father Dickuff really quick and just see if he has the Lightspeed bundles, because if he has the Lightspeed bundles, it makes sense. But if not, then it might be if your characters are even like already 7-star, you can't actually get them. So yes, I am doxing my guild, and I apologize. but I want to know about this. We're taking a look. We are looking for you. Yeah, so he has everything. He has the Lightspeed bundles. Okay, so that's fine. So, okay, so we're not having a problem there. He has the Lightspeed bundles. No, yeah, not for yourself. We've noticed that. But we're just making sure that you can purchase them no matter what, as long as they haven't been purchased by the people that got them. So, okay. Gifts. Yeah, so it looks like we can purchase them for people and there aren't any problems. Father Dicketh already had them, and that was the person that the person in my guild pointed to. So, let's see. So anyone that has SLKR will obviously be not okay to choose. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, okay, I think Skywalker Legacy got his as well. So yeah, it looks like we should be able to purchase it for people, no problem. Okay. Honestly, if you guys... Wait, it's friends too? Hold up, hold up. Wait a minute. No, okay, it's just guild members. Okay, I thought you were saying that it is friends too. No, yeah, it's just a guild member, so... if they have Relic 2 and Relic 5, I'm not sure. I don't have anyone in my guild offhand that I know has, like, is working towards SLKR or Ray currently. So there's no one that I can think of where I could, like, check that is the problem. Like, we could sort through these guys, but, like, honestly, it's gonna be a problem where it's just kind of, you know, oh, I look at this guy's account and hope that he doesn't have what I'm looking for. But yeah, I would assume that we're completely fine in purchasing them as long as they don't have SLKR already, is I'm guessing the threshold. Or if they've already purchased the Lightspeed bundles. So, looking good. Interesting that they just dropped that without any announcement whatsoever. I wonder if it's a complete glitch. But I'm guessing that they'll get it into the regular stores here pretty soon. Okay. Oh, look at that. We already got pictures. Interesting. Okay, guys, take a look. This is the new marquee event. So, sorry, Jan, we got really off topic. We will get to the roster reviews in just a moment. So, yeah, looks like you can earn signal data, you can earn relic materials, you can earn all kinds of stuff if you have certain levels of characters. Obi does... So, okay, hold on. Good point, Irishman. So, we're going to look at Obi. I think what it is Obi never purchased the bundle. And so his characters are not Relic 5. Because the difference between an SLKR unlock naturally and an SLKR unlock with a thing, like with a pack, is that you get Relic 5 pilots. And so if we take a look, I'm sure his pilots are not Relic 5, and so that's what's causing it. Yep, Relic 3, Relic 3. And so I can still purchase it for... Yeah, so it looks like it's just the same way that all the Lightspeed bundles were before, where if you purchase a Lightspeed bundle and you have at least some of the characters available, it will let you purchase the Lightspeed bundle for someone. So it's only if they've already purchased the Lightspeed bundle or if they have all the characters done. Yep, that answers your question, Apple E. Thank you for pointing that out, Irishman. Might be on purpose to advertise guild gifting. It entirely could be. Jan, let's get to your roster review just so that way it's not too much lost in translation, you know? What is this? March bonus calendar, Cal Kestis. Interesting. Okay, cool. Anyways, sorry for getting so off topic from the roster reviews we were planning on doing, but lots of news, guys. Lots of news. Are Klogot and Christopher Horn currently in the chat by chance? What's the matter? Are you still here? Because if you're still here, Klogot's name in Discord is Moth Klogot Bad Batch Enjoyer, I believe. Okay. We're just trying to make sure that the people that got their free memberships for the month are getting their free memberships. So one of my guys asked me who they were in the Discord. So the Lightspeed bundles, you can check out my video. They're in the gifting store. They are not in the regular store currently. So something to look at. Also, for those of you whose stores do not look correctly, you don't have the vertical stores, you need to go and update your game. I am currently responding to a couple comments right now who are asking about it. Also, Jan, thank you for the love of the dog. Okay. But it's locked? Shouldn't be. Let's check one more time really quick before we get into Jan's. Did they lock it down? No, it's still here. Here, we'll close down our game and we'll see if they're screwing around with it. Oof, that's rough, Jan. Okay. Yeah, the whole store was revamped and changed on how it looks. So let's take a look at Oh, that's an interesting relic bundle. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Okay, let's open up this this store and see if they locked it down. If like they realized they messed something up and locked it down. We're checking for Lightspeed bundles. Lightspeed bundles. Okay, no Lightspeed bundles in here. Gifting's still open, so it's right there. The eligibility requirement is level 85 for people. Just saying. They do have to be level 85. They also have to have not had the pack. So, like, I can't give it to any of these people. You know. So, keep that in mind for you guys. That is some stuff that's important. I will, in fact, I will actually open up my comment section. Whoa, that is loud. Jeez. I will open up my comment section on that video that we just put out. And I will pin a comment just kind of giving some information. Just so that way people are less confused. Let's turn down the volume. Who you're gifting to must be level 85 for Lightspeed bundles. Can't have purchased it. Update your game for changes. Okay. And then we will pin that comment. Sweet. Through the journey guide. Is there still room for roster? We'll do as many roster reviews as we can. So we are having fun with discovering this. Hey, anyone want to give me a Lightspeed bundle? Oh gosh. Okay. Apparently you can view the Lightspeed bundles to the journey guide for yourself. Okay, so Galactic Legends. Let's look at. I bought the Rey one. I didn't buy the Kylo Ren one, so we'll look for the Kylo Ren. I don't understand how I would check through here, just because I already own everything. Here, let me boot up one of my other accounts that I have on here. I'm trying to think of which ones didn't buy Lightspeed bundles. Okay, so that's free to play. That's him. He bought all of them. Yeah, none of my accounts, they all already have either Rey and Kylo Ren, or they're under level 85. So there's no way I can check. So if you could throw a picture in my Discord, whoever said that, I would appreciate it. Starkiller coming the 28th, the Starkiller bundle. Very cool, Quentin. Very cool. Shop for requirements. I don't think I have a button for shop for requirements because I have them, is the problem. Yeah, I don't have a button for them. Thank you, Zarkson. Can you confirm that you can click on it, Zarkson? You don't have to buy it, but can you confirm you click on it? If you accidentally buy it, I'm fine with sending you some money, but can you confirm that you can click on it and that it doesn't just take you to the store and then just stop there? Because that's what happened when I went like home and it like popped up the Lightspeed bundle. I clicked on it and it took me to the store. Okay, sending another screenshot. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So it looks like you can go through shop for the requirements. You cannot send them to yourself right now, Hellscream. You're going to have to get a guildmate. They're probably fixing that now, or going to be fixing it soon. Keep an eye out for it by tomorrow, if I had to guess. But currently, you cannot buy it for yourself, Hellscream. But it looks like if you go to... If you don't have the character... I mean, Profundity? You mean Radis? It's not Profundity, it's Radis. Problem is, Radis isn't in here. And so we can't actually check for Radis. It's only one bundle, though, so it's probably a bug. Yeah, so if you go into this, whoever's trying to, if you go into it and press shop for requirements, if you don't have the character, you might be able to pick them up. So, important little thing. Can you gift it to yourself? Because if so, that solves your problem. So we'll pick the one that I don't have, which the one that I didn't grab is this one. And so if I hit buy for others, can I choose myself? Rabid Beaver is not in the list. From another account, yeah, you can. So if you want to grab an account and then like just throw it into your guild and then purchase it through that, you 100% can. So yeah, give it some time, guys. We'll figure this out. Jan, we're going to give you a quick roster review. We're probably, honestly, because this took up so much of our time. Oh, hold on. Okay. You guys ready for a number 3 video? Okay. Yes, Chan, we will get to your roster view in just a moment. I apologize. Looks like we have another enough information to make another video. Honestly, I'm probably going to turn this... They brought back what bundle? Yes, the Lightspeed bundles? Yes. But, okay. So, we're having fun, guys. We're having fun. Crazy stuff are happening. Okay. Welcome, friends. Sounds good, bombardment. Okay, we're gonna do this really quick. Welcome, friends. You know, we've had a lot of hype and a lot of crazy things going on. We are still streaming as we're learning things as we go. We have had confirmation of people buying it for themselves. I've had a couple people message me on how to do it, and so I want to get it out there for you guys. So this is how you get your Lightspeed bundles. Though you can't get access to all of them right now, they're kind of glitched. I'm sure we'll get another update here in the next day or so with a hot fix. So you can't purchase them right now, but if you're itching for it, if you are needing it really bad, if you go to the journey guide and you go into you know, the Galactic Legends tab, you go to Ray, you go to shop for requirements. I don't have the option in here, but if you go to shop for requirements, you'll be able to access some of the Lightspeed bundles for these two characters. You can also do it from going over and hitting up your character shards, and basically, you know, you go to whatever character that you're working towards, like let's say first order pilots, and I'm looking for more shards. You can find them right here. So this is one that I haven't purchased, and so you can find it right here and you can purchase it. It is confirmed you can purchase it. I'll bring up my Discord right now. This guy, I have no idea who he is, but he just sent me this. So he purchased it and he got this pack right here just by doing this exactly. You know, we got another guy right here who did the shop for requirements option. The pack popped up and then he was able to purchase them. So it's possible to do still. They're still glitched, but if you are itching, there are ways to get around it. So basically you just go in to whatever character that you know is part of the Lightspeed bundle, and you go in like you're gonna go find shards for the character, and it's right there. Or you can go to the tab and you can go to Galactic Legends and you can go for shop for requirements. They will also show up there. It's not quite as good as using the, you know, actual store, but hey, we'll take what we can get until we can get things worked out with CG, which will be the next 24 hours. But some of you might want to jump on it just in case this is a glitch and they take it away. I don't know what's happening. I'm just here to help with information as much as I can. So hopefully that helps you guys find your Lightspeed bundles and get the ones that you want ASAP if you're worried about them disappearing on you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay. We're going to upload that, and we're going to have to speed run another thing, although we have basically everything we need to do to speed run another thing, so shouldn't be too bad. Videos. Okay. It is now uploading. I gotta make a quick thumbnail, and Jan, I promise we'll jump right into your thing. I apologize it's taking me so long, but you know, lots happening, and for that I do apologize. So we're gonna speed run another thing for us. Drop that in there. Give us a filter, blur, lens blur. Okay. Cancel 100. Our base orange. Good. Sorry about this, guys. It's been a wild ride. I don't know why I keep apologizing, because honestly, I'm having fun with this. Just, you know, trying to figure out, you know, how this is working, and you guys helping me out, trying to figure it out so we can get it out to as many people as we can. Like, I really appreciate you guys helping me out here. Yes, I'm just spamming the keyboard for the name because I genuinely don't care. Discard changes, upload thumbnail. Okay. Okay, sweet. Okay, Jan, are you finally ready for your lights, not your Lightspeed bundle? Yes, I'm giving one away to you. No, are you finally ready for your, your roster review? I apologize. It's been crazy, but we are at a point where I think everything's settled down and we can get this going. Just posted a thing, Lee Park. Take a look. He waited for a stupid video for 16. Fair enough. That's gross, solar power tree. Hate that. Oh, yes. Clone Wars Chewie, welcome. Yeah, it must be level 80. Ooh, did they change it from level 85 to level 50? Is that true, Clone Wars Chewie? I'm not going to make a video on that, but that's interesting. Okay. So, our videos are now up. We have... Okay, they didn't. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. We have our videos up. And now people can see them. I am going to throw that video that we just made. The new one. And I'm going to take that. And I'm going to throw that in all the same Discords again. Just so that way everyone knows about it. Apologize for spamming. Okay, last couple. Okay, we are finally, I apologize for this. We are at the point where we can do a couple roster reviews. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why, but I'm stressed right now. Let me pull up your guys' chats once again. Yep, 24th through the 28th. Yep, we dropped a video about it a little bit. Okay, sounds good, Irishman. Yeah, the Star Killer bundle will come back soon. We'll see, Electroblade. I could see some new bundles, but I'm not expecting it. Okay. Let's get a roster reviews going. Thank you, everyone, for humoring me on that wild ride. Okay, Jan. This is what you were saying. What were you saying? Working on getting Finalizer to 5 stars so I can get SLKR. Great plan. Passively farming ship requirements for Radis. Also partly working on Jedi Knight Revan team. Also lightly working on Geos. Well, at this point, you can buy the Lightspeed bundle for the Radis, it sounds like. Guild chat for the next few days. These are not the alts you're looking for. Okay. Keep in mind while you're farming ships that you need to be working on this echelon. It looks like you already are. So you're working towards the Radis. You have the other Lightspeed bundle. Let's see. Let's look at your resistance. Jeez, so much happened. I only have about 15 minutes left, and then I got to get going, like, for sure. So I'm going to try and bust through these 2 roster reviews really quick. Okay, so it looks like you have all of the characters except for the legendaries, obviously. Make sure you're working on your Zori for this. You only need a 2-star Gear 9 Zori, although you don't actually have to work on your Zori because it looks like on the 24th you will get Zori shards, and it should give you enough to get through. So definitely something to look at is getting a Gear 9 Zori, getting a Finn Zeta, and that kind of thing, just to get you a team immediately, because all you need is that Zori on the 24th, and then you need this Finn Zeta, and you immediately have a team usable in 5v5. Overall, I mean, it looks like an account that's definitely working towards things. I love seeing the Wampa here. I would like to see this Relic 5 Wampa. Nice speed on the Hux, 290. Heck yeah, dude. I love to see that kind of thing. Do keep in mind, though, I will take a drop in Hux's speed, like drop him by 30 speed, and then get your First Order Officer that fast, because you want First Order Officer slightly faster than your Hux. The Radis bundle via glitches, no one knows how to do it yet. We can check really quick, but unless the event is coming around soon, which I don't think it's coming around for another about 5-6 days. Sorry, that's guild event. My bad. Unfortunately, there's no way to shop discords. I got your discard on as whole. Oh, Moon Pyramid. Thank you for subbing. Welcome to the damn community, my friend. So yeah, Officer, you want Officer, I think it's 25 speed or 25% speed faster than Hux in a perfect world to help you with the best counters, but overall the bare minimum is just 1 speed faster than Hux, and that's all that matters, because basically what it causes you to do is Supreme Leader Kylo Ren takes a turn, he stasis strikes, meaning he stuns the enemy, and then First Order Officer takes a turn, he passes the turn back to SLKR, he's immediately able to use his last ability and start siphoning their stats, and then Hux takes a turn and he's able to pass the turn back to SLKR, and then his cooldowns are reset and he can do it all over again. Your roster review didn't get canceled, no. Clone Wars Chewy, welcome to the damn community. Thank you for subscribing. But yeah, so looks like the finalizer is here, and it looks like there's no way to do it while the finalizer isn't active. So wait till tomorrow. They should have it fixed, whoever asked about the Radis bundle. But yeah, that's basically what you're trying to do, Jan, with that thing. Perks of having, you know, ADHD is I can jump between conversations a lot, although you might not be able to follow it. So that's kind of the idea of having a First Order Officer faster than a Hux, is so that way you can do that, and it helps in Proving Grounds, it helps in the Lord Vader counter, it helps in the Jabba counter. It's just great in general. So something to look at is getting your First Order Officer faster. Getting Finn, a Zeta, as well as dropping a little bit more speed on Resistance Zero Finn. He should be one of your fastest characters. Looks like your mods need some work, but then again, this is a very new roster, and I can tell, and that's totally fine. So just keep working on your mods. I love seeing a Hux that fast, though. You can easily follow. Sounds like you might have ADHD yourself. Oh, gosh. So tomorrow you'll be able to buy the Lightspeed bundles yourself. I am assuming yes, because you can do it right now. If you follow the video that I just posted, Lee Park, you can do it now. But there's a couple that are hard to get to through that method. If someone wants to go and check out going to the Radis inside your, or not your Radis. Okay, so someone take a look at this. You go to your ships, and you go to one of the Resistance ships, like Rey's Millennium Falcon, and I want you to click down here and click Find, and see if the Radis bundle pops up. That would be how you do it for those that are looking. Your roster's 5 years old. Did you take a break? 2.5 million is pretty low for a 5-year-old roster. I mean, I'm at 7 million in 3 years, so I'm guessing you took a break at some point, or you've just been kind of working really, really wide. One of the two. Either way, keep working on your mods. I want to see this Wampa Relic Tire, First Order Officer over that. Drop 1 Zeta on Finn, and this immediately becomes a team with the Zori that you'll get. You took a 4-year break. That makes more sense. I was like, no way. Okay, sounds good, Jay. Thought I'd check. You can also check the same thing for the Finalizer bundle, if possible. You quit because of the Revens. That was a rough time in the game. There's a lot of people that quit during that time. But overall, you look like you're making solid work. Obviously, you can now purchase the Lightspeed bundle for the Radis, starting probably tomorrow when they get a hotfix in. So, less than 200k for 7 years on your account. Yeah, I'll do it. But yeah, you have Malevolence. Nice. Yeah, it might be a fleet to work on once you finish kind of what your current projects are. But yeah, looks like you're doing solid work. So work on your modding just a wee bit. Get your First Order Officer faster. Get your Wampa up to Relic 5. And then throw the Zeta on Finn are kind of the things that I would say you should do now versus, like, you know, what I would suggest you do next. Because obviously you already know what you're doing next, and I 100% agree with what you're doing next. So let's jump into this last roster, because I do got to get out of here. I do got to prep for a concert, watch some Bad Batch, all that kind of stuff. So not necessarily, Caleb. They did talk about when the bundles first came out that they were going to be looking at bringing them back over and over again. So not necessarily that there's new bundles coming, but there could be. Nooch told you to get Executor. Well, let's take a look at your Executor real quick. I can certainly take a look. Let me go back to your account real quick, and we'll just take one look. I didn't really check what you're working on or anything. But honestly, SLKR into Executor, if you're not close to the stuff that you need for Radis and that kind of stuff, and you're not playing... Okay, hold on. I did not mean to click that. Okay. Okay. So here's the dealio. Executor is going to be amazing for this account. It'll give you a crystal income, and I love the idea of that. If you are going to buy the Radis bundle, that is about to come back and you're about to be able to get, or if you convince one of your guildmates to get it for you and you Venmo them, whatever it might be, go for Ray and continue on that path. But I do agree with Nooch. If you can afford to get yourself an Executor and start working towards that now, it'll give you a crystal income every day, and that's going to help your roster most, because it'll help you grow the fastest, because you'll be in the top area of your arena shark. So up to you. Hey, how dare you, Hellscream? You don't get to call him that, mostly because I'm doing a thing with him at the end of the month. So stop that. The new Schneider. So yeah, exactly. ADP, they want to milk the stuff. That's right. He does mention that every once in a while. You're right, Hellscream. Hellscream. Yeah, I respect it. You watch him then. But yeah. So that would be my suggestion to you. If you're gonna buy the Radis bundle, go full on that way. If you're gonna just keep going the way you can, honestly, the Executor is gonna help. But either way you go, if you're far enough from your Razor Crest, going for Ray in the meantime while you wait for your Razor Crest shards isn't a bad thing. So honestly, I'll let you kind of decide. That's a lot of datacrons. You know, level up a couple of these. Vladislav, I believe you have to be level 85 for all of the Lightspeed bundles. So you'd have to buy the Hyperdrive bundle if you're going to want them, which is unfortunate. But it looks like they will be bringing them back over and over again. So keep that in mind, Vladislav. Don't panic. Okay. Yeah, so Jan, I will leave it up to you. I don't think either's a bad idea. I do think that'll help your fleet shard most and get you a crystal income every day, which is super, super nice. But if you're going to buy the Radis bundle, or if you need a lot of Razor Crest shards, feel free to go for Ray in the meantime. Bombardment leaving me in suspense as to what you're about to say. A long time until no Lightspeed bundles? I wouldn't say that, but I would guess that. Honestly, I think the next time we're going to get Lightspeed bundles is June. Don't quote me on this. Okay, maybe quote me on this. Maybe call me stupid for it. But I think that they are going to push Gungans hard over the next couple of months, which means that they don't want to pull money out of your pockets with something else. So I think they'll push Gungans hard for a while and reuse the same Lightspeed bundles they were using before. Just to, you know, get some money from the people who can't chase Gungans, and then get money from people who are chasing Gungans, and then after they finish both of those things, then they'll drop more Lightspeed bundles. That is my working theory that I just came up with today. So, I have, like... Heck yeah, Jan. If there were 3 hours left and you need 2 more levels to get a level 85, would you buy the Hyperdrive bundle? If you can afford it and it's not going to force you to eat ramen, I'm going to say buy the Hyperdrive bundle, because just the gear that you get can give you a huge boost to relic levels that you can get. It's going to give you some Zetas to work with. It's going to give you some stuff that's really, really helpful. Honestly, if it's $50... and it's not going to make you eat ramen, I'd do it to get a couple Lightspeed bundles. Yeah. No, you cannot buy people Lightspeed bundles if they're under the level 85. It is one of the caps. Yeah, Hyperdrive bundle is a great value at $50. I don't think it's worth $100. What they don't advertise, it opens a bunch of achievements and new rewards and so many things that is so confusing. What's wrong with ramen? I love ramen, but I love good ramen where I can put stuff in it and it's delicious. But if I can just afford the 30-cent packaged ramen for a week, I know I'm going to be unhappy because I love to eat. It's a metaphor for whatever it might be. If it's going to make it so you can't put gas in your car, if it makes it so you can't, if you're going to struggle at all, then it's not something you should do. Okay, sounds good, Jan. You have a great night. Glad you got your roster review before all of this. Sorry it took so long. Oh, you do have the option to gift below 85. Weird. I'll test it, Apple E. I'm willing to drop $10 to test it. I don't have anyone in my current guild that's below 85, but I'll see if I can't do it on, like, here, we can actually see right now. Let me open my free-to-play account, and we'll see if we can't figure it out. I will need to update the game, though. But Wholesome Thug, are you still here? You mentioned that you were here. And I don't remember what your real name was in the chat. You just mentioned it, though. So, Swagoo. Update. Okay. While that's updating, we'll do this real quick, but I really do gotta go. Where's the... This will be interesting. Oh, well, John. Okay, sound great. Okay. It's a rite of passage. Yeah, fair. Okay, so solid. Let's check your mods. Did you say anything about your account before I jump in? Working on SLKR Ultimate Jedi Knight Luke at the moment. I want to get my Tuscans up and going. Interesting choice, but we're not going to shame a little PP. You know, everyone has a little PP. It's fine to have one. I also love the fact that you already have gas, and so you're getting Tuscan Raiders and gas. You know, the people that he killed, which is entertaining. Little bit of irony. Should I be focusing on something else before them? Honestly, Tuscans aren't huge in the meta. Like, they're good. They're really good, but like they don't connect to really anything. And so I would suggest going for other things personally. Like, I would rather you go for something that's going to help you in the new raid, or, you know, something that you're closer to, Lejon. Just in general. Let's take a look at your mods just really quick. I love seeing your first order officer slightly faster than your Hux, but your overall modding does need some work, so keep working on it. If you need a good farming plan and a good filter, go check out my mod farming video on my channel. I have a playlist. Really good, just will give you a really simple way to farm mods without giving you like too much, as well as making sure that you're not wasting materials. So go take a look at that video. I want to see Mara Jade over 300 speed. I want to see Piet over 300 speed. I want to see Resistance Hero Finn over 300 speed, and I definitely want to see, wherever this guy is, Rex over 300 speed. There's Omicrons in the Boss Nass event. Yeah, if you take him up. Which we might be. Make sure you donate, guys. We do have, it sounds like people want to see a Relic 9 Jar Jar as soon as possible, and so I'm willing to do it, but we have a donation goal. I'll pitch in as much as I can as well, but the math says that's going to cost us $1,200 to get Jar Jar to Relic 9 day 1, so be sure to donate if you can. Help a brother out so that way we can all enjoy the stupidity of a Relic 9 Jar Jar. Sounds good, Bombardment. You have a great night. But yeah. So Tuscans, they can be helpful, but I'd rather see other things. Getting back to your roster overall. You should have a Galactic Republic fleet done at this point. You do have a BTLB. I love to see this. You did finish this farm. That's really good to see. Echelon, keep working on it. Keep working on the Special Forces TIE Fighter. That is your Executor counter right there. You don't want to sleep on it. And what GLs do you have? You have Ray, SLKR, and that's it. So, do you have an Executor yet? You have an Executor. Did you relic your bounty hunters all the way? Yes. Okay. Love to see it. I don't see a relic Razor Crest very often. That is very good to see. Thank you so much for doing that, Lejon. Okay. So that means this fleet should have a start. I highly suggest relicking Iden as soon as you can. You do have a person, you have Ray right here that can do the TIE Interceptor proving ground, so you'll be getting the TIE Interceptor soon, and that's all you need to make that Chimera fleet really pop, and Iden's great in the raid, so it's not a bad relic right now. So relic your Iden Versio when you have some time. I am seeing some teams that are left only partially farmed. It's the Cairo Crunch. Fair enough, fair enough. So like I am seeing a Sith Empire team that's not finished. So, let's check your rebels. I'm going to suggest your next project, but I'm also going to give you a word of caution. Okay, you're almost done with Rolo, which is the big holdup, and then do you have Hoda? You have Hoda, you have Wampa. Okay, so you're very close to Jedi Knight Luke. You are very close to two different farms. So you can either go for Sith Eternal or you can go for Jedi Master Luke. Either one will be good for this account. Either one will work. I would say fix your Chimera. So whatever you choose, JML or Sith Eternal, whichever one you feel a stronger passion for, whichever one's more of a PP to you, let that guide you. Guide yourself with your PP. Take that route, finish it, and then I want you to take a moment after your next major project, because you are really close to one of the two. It'll give you a good offensive measure for your account, but I want to see you finish some of these teams, because I am seeing a Sith Empire team that needs some work. I'm seeing a CLS team that needs to work. I'm guessing you don't have a Relic Dark Trooper, which will really, really help you out. Relicking Iden Versio. Fixing Chimera is literally just relicking Iden. You'll get the TIE Interceptor soon. So it's just getting a relic to Iden is basically all you got to do to fix this in general. And then from there, it's if you really want to fix it and give it a little bit of spunk, start working on the B-28 Extinction Class Bomber. If you go for Sith Eternal and you get the B-28 to 4-star, I'm using that to take down 7-star profundities right now. Really, really nice. So just a little hint, but Chimera in general and Executrix in general, also going for Sith Eternal will relic those characters, so it'll make the capital ships better as well. So overall, I think Sith Eternal is going to be the best farm for this account, but I get it, some people don't like Sith Eternal farms. go for JML if you want to. But either way, fill in some of these teams. Fill in Sith Empire. Fill in your Triumvirate. I think I saw Savage, but I'm guessing you don't have Treya done. I could be wrong. You know, get your Imperial Troopers done. Take some time and just kind of finish these. You know, oh, you do have Treya. You have Nihilus. Solid. Thanks, Ryan Richter. I appreciate it. So yeah, stuff to look at. I think you just need to fill some holes in after you finish your next big project. And then, of course, your mods. Just a reminder, Mara Jade, I want to see, basically, these are the characters I want to see over 300 speed by the next time I give you a roster review. I want to see Mara Jade, I want to see Piet, I want to see Resistance Hero Finn, and I want to see Rex. Those are the 4 that I want to see most up here at the top echelon of your roster. If you can get, you know, some of your, like, Resistance to go with this Captain, not Resistance, sorry, your Phoenix to get some, you know, speed on Rex or Sabine, also would appreciate it, but not as necessary in my opinion. You can fill them after Jedi Knight Luke farm if so. It kind of depends on where you are. We'll take a look at your overall placement in Grand Arena. Okay, you're in Erodium right now. I don't know if you just transferred to Erodium, but you're in Erodium 4. Erodium is rough. When I got to Erodium, I had to spread out my teams a lot and start working on my fleets. And so if it were my account, that's where I would start working. But if you're having a good time and you're doing good with the amount of teams that you have, then go ahead and finish JML. Go ahead and just Sith Eternal. Okay, so if you just transferred, yes, after Jedi Knight Luke, I'd finish some of these teams, just so that way you can hang out in Erodium and get those better rewards. Because that's the big part of Erodium, is you start hitting a lot of really good teams. You start getting into that area where the bottom half of Erodium is competitive, and the top half of Erodium is just all of the Kyber dropouts. And so it becomes very hard to stay in Erodium. So I would, after Jedi Knight Luke, build outwards and then start to your next project. It'll also give you time to decide if you want Sith Eternal or Jedi Master Luke. And in that time, we might see a Sith Eternal Lightspeed bundle, so you could be waiting for the perfect moment. Hopefully that helps, LeJohn. I do got to get going. That's going to be my last roster review. But yeah, it's been an interesting day, to say the least. But yeah, if anyone wants to watch my attempt Pokemon Nuzlocke run, heck yeah, dude, throw the link in it in the comments section. But yeah, so it's been a lot of news today, a lot of crazy stuff. I will be talking to those of you who are members. We have a vote up for people to decide when the member only stream is on Friday, so make sure you vote for that on our community page, and I'll be contacting you guys, seeing what emojis you might want and trying to get those done. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will